Hello, I'm Matthew, and I am a disciple maker. I've been a pastor for 20 years, and my hope is to start doing some little recordings here to just share a bit of my journey and what I'm learning. I am pastoring currently here in North Bay, Ontario, and I am trying to establish a discipleship movement within my church and this community. And I want to just record a bit of what I'm learning along the way. I have some ideas. I'd love to be able to walk with others and kind of almost create this master group in a sense where we can have some peer learning about what's working in different areas. But my hope is to share my journey and what I'm learning. And so here I am. This is my first awkward video, and being able to share. I guess my goal this year is a couple things. One is I'm looking for a coach and mentor of who is doing this in other places around the world, here in North America, and understanding discipleship and the process. And I might share more later my frustration around where we are as a church as a whole, kind of big C church, and things I've learned in the past, what's worked a bit, what hasn't worked. But this year, my goal here in my context is to establish 3 discovery Bible groups, and I'll share more about that later. But overall, I want my goal is 10. This year, we're just working on 3, and we have at the moment we have 2 for the first 6 months of the year. I got 2 that are established and running, and my hope is to start in the fall to get a few more going, and then 3 of them at least are continuing into the new year. And so that's been my prayer, ultimately 10. And I just want to share a couple things that I am working on. And so would love to connect with you, share down below, and who you are, and especially if you're in Northern Ontario, I would love to hear what your experience is. And maybe we can connect over Zoom in making disciples. And what's working, what's not working, what's the challenges, what do you see God doing here in Northern Ontario? North Bay, where I am, is, at least in Ontario, is kind of known as this like gateway to the rest of the North. Ontario, the province of Ontario is massive here in Canada. And I got big ideas like every other person that's hear God's call in their life, and just really trying to discern, Lord, what do you want me to do? Reading some great books. One of them I'll just grab right now that I am just finishing up is called Contagious Discipleship. Contagious Disciple Making. I'll share more of that, but I hope to share a bit of resources over time as well. Just, I need to start somewhere. And so here I am starting. Hey, if you're interested in partnering for Northern Ontario here on sharing, making disciples across there and what that looks like, let's chat and take care.